Hey guys, before we start, please make sure to stay until the end. We're going to talk about common mistakes people make that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Super quick, very helpful video for any of you having a problem where GMC Terrain does not start, it does not crank, you wonder what causes that. Guys, it could be multiple things, but it could be quite simple fix. Make sure to stay until the end, please guys. Do not waste your money on parts, tools, diagnostics until you watch that video. It could be simple fix, and if you need to buy any replacement parts, tools, we will guys share that information in the description of the video below. Check it out and you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from as well. So let's start on it now. Before we guys start, let us tell you quick a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos showing you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine codes, fuses, relays. And by the way guys, on that generation GMC Terrain, we're going to have more than 150 videos alone for fuses, relays, why things don't work, how to fix them. Check it out, why we make those things to save you money guys. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to find a fuse for a fuel pump. You just come to the channel, watch the video for a minute or two, replace it, you're back on the road. And on our YouTube channels we have more than 19,000 free repair videos guys that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So if your GMC Terrain does not start, does not crank, multiple things can cause that, but what you want to check guys, some very important fuses, okay, that we'll be talking about. Engine management fuses, run crank fuses, we'll talk about that. Alarm system fuses. So let's explain about that, then we'll explain what else of course can cause that, but it could be quite simple fix. Always start with the fuses. Quick advice from us, 9 out of 10 owners do not know there will be hidden fuse boxes in that GMC Terrain. That's why we made a special video on our YouTube channel that's called GMC Terrain Fuse Box Location and Diagram video that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Go ahead and open the hood, and facing the engine here on the right side here, that's the driver's side, you see you have the brake fluid reservoir. Next to it is the main engine fuse box. You see here you have a tab here and a tab there. Press them, release them, and underneath you're going to find guys a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's quickly explain why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse, sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. Now, fuses, relays that we need to check. We're going to start with fuse number 20, that's very important fuse. Fuse number 21 will need to be checked here as well, this one here. Next, you will guys need to locate fuse number 37, 38, 41, 42 will need to be checked here. You go to fuse number 46, 52, and here under that relay you have another fuse that's known as fuse number 53, that 10M fuse. Also you need to check relay 67 and 68, okay, important, 66 and 68, excuse me, these relays right here. So if all these checks out fine, what else guys, okay, can cause that problem? So guys, now you need to check the starter fuse and relay as well, and the starter fuse, okay, with fuse number 9 and the relay 67. Okay, starter fuse, relay if it doesn't crank. Now guys, multiple things can cause your GMC Terrain not to start, not to crank, but one thing that you want to check, test your starter. You check the fuses, everything's fine, test the starter guys. Okay, the starter usually attaches with two bolts, okay, on the transmission side towards the engine, and you have two wires. One is the positive wire coming from the car battery, that's the supply voltage wire. This is the ignition switch signal wire that releases the solenoid. This wire we've seen where it's either corroded, loose wire or it has dust, dirt stuck in it, and that causes it not to work. And sometimes if you wiggle it, it may start working. So you may need to clean the connection and tighten it, and it may work again. If you want to see how to test the starter, we'll have the video on the channel. Next, before we start taking things apart and stuff like that, what we want you to check, guys, is your car battery. Having good voltage does not guarantee you have a good battery. We have a video on the channel how to test car battery. You need to test it the right way, because we had a battery that had 12.8 volts, but it was not able to start the car at all. It acted completely dead, guys. So that could happen as well with battery. Next, make sure you don't have mechanical problems. Make sure the engine is not locked up. Locked up engine can be caused by spun bearings, broken piston, connecting rod, multiple things, timing chain. I believe this is a well, the 2.4 engine might be timing belt, but anyways, okay, or chain, I think it's a chain. So make sure that it's not a broken components like that, because if the pistons contact the valves, okay, that can cause it to be locked up too. If the engine is not locked up, okay, check the starter, check the battery. The next step that we usually do at the garage, okay, is check, see if the starter is getting a signal from the ignition switch. It could be bad ignition switch, it could be bad key, okay, or you may need to just, guys, reset the theft deterrent system. Now, if you want to see how to reset the theft deterrent system without any tools, we have the video on the channel that will explain that. If the theft deterrent system is active, you have the security light that will prevent the car from starting. You need to reset it to be able to restart it. If the vehicle is set for too long with dead battery, that can cause it to sometimes forget the keys. We've seen that happen too. So it could be a bad key as well, or bad ignition switch, but those are some of the most common things we see at the garage. So guys, this generation GMC Terrain, it has all kinds of different kinds of fuses and relays, especially if you go in the engine compartment fuse box, you can see. Now, those could be sometimes hard to find. We'll recommend to always keep some spares in the glove box for peace of mind, because if you're in the middle of nowhere, guys, okay, and you need to find a replacement fuse for the fuel pump, you don't have one, you may be stuck there. So get some. We'll share the information in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Check it out, and that's where we get most of our tools and supplies from. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.